If you're eyeing the Panasonic Z95B OLED TV, thinking it's the perfect upgrade, hold on, because there's a lot more beneath the surface you need to know first. This TV promises stunning visuals, cutting-edge features, and immersive sound, but here's what surprised me. Despite the hype, some serious issues might make you think twice before buying. I dug deep into the Panasonic Z95B to uncover hidden flaws that the slick marketing glosses over. And you're about to get the honest, no-nonsense breakdown. Is the Panasonic Z95B really the OLED king it claims to be, or just another overhyped model that stumbles where it counts? Stick around because I'll show you who this TV is really for, the good, the bad, and yes, some deal breakers that could save you a fortune and a headache. Plus, I'll reveal some neat tricks that Panasonic nailed, despite its flaws. So, let's jump in and hey, if you're still with me 10 minutes from now, you'll know exactly whether the Z95B deserves a spot in your living room. Alright, first off, who is the Panasonic Z95B even designed for? If you're a cinephile craving flawless HDR cinema visuals, or a hardcore gamer chasing ultra-smooth fast action, this TV promises to tick those boxes with a 55-inch 4K OLED panel, support for HDR10+, Dolby Vision IQ, and a blistering 144 Hz refresh rate with HDMI 2.1. On paper, it looks like a dream come true. Panasonic touts its primary RGB tandem panel, paired with the thermal flow cooling system, which promises brighter, more vivid colors without the dreaded OLED burn-in. Add the HCX Pro AI processor MKII, which supposedly calibrates colors and contrast intelligently, and the 360-degree soundscape Pro tuned by Technics for immersive, multi-directional audio, and you can imagine why enthusiasts were hyped. But is it really that flawless? Not quite. Here's the twist. While the Z95B aims high, some users report inconsistent brightness levels and a rather modest peak brightness for an OLED, which limits HDR punch in ultra-bright rooms. Panasonic's thermal flow cooling system is innovative, no doubt, but it doesn't fully solve the problem of heat buildup, which might affect long-term panel performance and brightness uniformity. So if you binge dark, moodily lit series in a bright living room, the punchy HDR you crave might visibly dim down. Now, the AI processing is a double-edged sword. On paper, the HCX Pro AI should adapt the image and sound perfectly depending on the content. It's smart enough to recognize when you're watching sports and then ramp up picture clarity and sound accordingly. However, some reviewers have noted processing delays and occasional color shifts that confuse the viewing experience rather than enhancing it. It's like having a DJ at your party who suddenly switches the music genre without telling you. Sometimes it's groovy, sometimes just awkward. And speaking of sound, the 360-degree Soundscape Pro system, fine-tuned by Technics, does offer an immersive surround feel with its upward and side-firing speakers. But the bass can feel underwhelming unless you pair it with a subwoofer. So, if you're an audiophile expecting thunderous lows right out of the box, consider a soundbar upgrade. On the bright side, though, 360-degree sound is perfect for the casual viewer who just wants a richer audio experience without clutter. Oh, and gamers, here's your bittersweet update. The Z95B's game mode Extreme rocks features like 144 Hz refresh rates, VRR, and AMD FreeSync Premium serious perks for smooth gameplay without screen tearing. The game control board makes accessing settings so easy it's like having cheat codes at your fingertips. But here's the rub. It seems that input lag, although improved, is not quite at the level of dedicated gaming monitors, so pro-level competitors might still want to look elsewhere if every millisecond counts. It's like a sports car with great speed but a slightly sluggish gear shift, still fun, but maybe not race day ready. Now let's pivot to the smart features. Fire TV integration with hands-free Alexa is genuinely cool. No more hunting for remotes, just say, Alexa, play the game, or show me the latest movies, and voila. Plus, the Fire TV ambient experience transforms your blank screen into a gallery of artwork or widgets, which is a stylish, functional touch. But do beware of occasional software slowdowns and bugs reported in early firmware versions. Like any tech gadget, it's a work in progress, and Panasonic's customer service responsiveness has been hit or miss depending on your region. Alright, spinning this from a storytelling angle. Imagine you're setting up this TV for your family movie night. You're pumped, expecting dazzling colors and booming sound, but halfway through, the picture seems dimmer than expected, and during the climactic action scenes, tiny delays in image processing leave you squinting. Your partner, eyeing the sound quality, switches on the TV, but the bass just doesn't thump the way last year's model did. And when the kids start a gaming marathon, you notice some screen tearing sneaking in. Frustrating, right? But then, when the ambient mode lights up the wall with beautiful artworks, and Alexa effortlessly cues up the next show, it's a gentle reminder this TV isn't without charm. So, where does that leave us? The Panasonic Z95B is not a bad TV. It's packed with some next-gen tech and innovation, attempts that Panasonic fans will appreciate. Yet, it's not flawless, and if you're a perfectionist chasing the ultimate OLED picture brightness or the absolute lowest input lag for competitive gaming, it might fall short. Adding a bit of humor here, why did the OLED refuse to work out? Because it was afraid of burn-in. Luckily, Panasonic's thermal flow system is the trainer trying to keep it cool. Or how about this? The AI processor is like your friend who knows it all, but sometimes forgets your birthday. Smart, but occasionally annoying. And finally, asking Alexa to find a movie on this TV might be easier than convincing your teenager to stop gaming. At least Alexa listens every time. Before you panic and scroll away, let me rehook you with this. For most movie lovers, casual gamers, and people who value smart features with the convenience of voice control, the Z95B is actually a very capable set. You get deep blacks and accurate colors that only OLEDs can deliver, along with a soundstage that's more immersive than many competitors. The HDR format support is vast: HDR10+, Dolby Vision IQ, and adaptive capabilities adjust your picture to ambient lighting, which means if you're watching in a dim room, the images look spectacularly natural. That's a game changer for your everyday viewing. The Panasonic Z95B is also future-proofed with HDMI 2.1 ports supporting 4K at 120Hz, VRR, and FreeSync Premium, making it a strong contender for next-gen consoles like the PS5 or Xbox Series X. And yes, the Fire TV platform built-in means you have one less streaming device cluttering your media center. So what's the final verdict? If you want a TV that balances excellent picture quality, smart features, and good enough gaming without breaking the bank, the Panasonic Z95B deserves a serious look. The few quirks and brightness limitations might be a bummer for the most demanding users, but for most of us, it's a smart investment. Just be ready to tweak some settings, possibly pair a soundbar for full audio satisfaction, and enjoy the blend of old-school Panasonic picture science with all the modern smart TV conveniences. To wrap up, yes, the Panasonic Z95B has its problems: brightness inconsistencies, minor processing hiccups, and sound that can be underwhelming without extras. But it also has exceptional OLED picture quality, thoughtful gaming features, a friendly smart interface with Fire TV and hands-free Alexa, plus it's future-proof for years to come. It's a TV that appreciates the moments you want to make special, whether binge-watching your favorite shows, gaming a sweaty match, or simply turning your living room into an art gallery. Ready to snag the best price on the Panasonic Z95B? Check the Amazon link in the description. It's your quickest path to owning this innovative OLED all-in-one smart TV. Remember, no TV is perfect, But the Z95B takes significant strides toward delivering one of the most engaging viewing experiences on the market today. Don't just buy a TV, invest in your entertainment future. Thanks for watching. If you found this review helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more honest takes on the latest gadgets, and let me know in the comments if you've tried the Z95B or have questions. Until next time, happy streaming.